This project is for a Be Seen, Be Safe belt band, which is removable and can be attached to items such as the sash that you see on the screen here, or something like the belt of a pair of jeans or trousers. The belt band uses a flasher control unit which has different settings for how the LED works. So you can see here the LED is flashing, and on this one the LED isn't. Basically it's made of a pocket which the LED sits inside, and this slots over onto a belt band or a waistband on a pair of jeans or a pair of trousers. No specialist techniques are used to attach the unit, and there's also a very limited amount of textile skills involved, and that means that it's going to be quite a quick project to make, and it's ideal for beginners or anybody who's wanting an e-textiles project that is extremely simple. The band's made of high visibility reflective material, and the LED light shines through the fabric, so it's actually inside the pocket that the reflective band has been made into. It can be used by all sorts of different people, so cyclists, walkers, basically anybody who wants a high-vis safety product. You can attach it to a body sash like you've got here, a belt, a bike frame, pushchair handle, or basically anywhere it can be looped around. You could also adapt this project by lengthening it to make it into an armband. You'll need some reflective tape similar to what I have here. This one's about 21 centimetres long by about 5 centimetres wide, but you can change the length depending on what you actually want to use it for. You'll also need some metal poppers, the no-sew variety. So here we've got the little prongs that attach the popper together, and here this one has a black top to it, but you can get different types, different styles, and it's up to you what you choose. You're going to need some ordinary sewing thread just to sew it together with, and you're going to need the flasher control unit, which has the cell holder on the back, and it has an LED and a little push switch on the surface. The flasher control unit can be used independently, as we're going to do today, or it can be attached to a number of LEDs. Here you can see the LED on the surface of the flasher control unit that allows us to use it as an independent module. If I press the push switch once, you can see the LED lights up. If I press it again, you can see that it flashes. A third time, it flashes quickly, and a fourth time, that switches it off. The LED will stay on for 30 minutes before switching itself off automatically. The first step is to take the tape and fold it up so that the wrong sides are facing each other. And this distance here is about 6.5 centimetres, and again you can change that depending on how long you want the belt hoop to be. We're going to place the popper around this sort of position just here, so about 1 centimetre or so up from this edge. You can see here I've attached the metal popper. You'll need to follow the manufacturer instructions for doing this, but basically it's attached to both sides with the metal prongs holding it together. The next step will be to stitch down these two side seams down here, just using an ordinary straight stitch on a sewing machine. Here you can see I've stitched the side seams down the side, and we've got a little pocket here which is where our flasher control unit is going to sit. If you do experience any difficulty stitching the fabric because it is quite plasticky, you can try using a walking foot, which is a specialist sewing machine foot that can work on these sort of plasticky type materials. You can also use tissue paper along here, which can help the fabric travel through your machine. I'm now going to fold the top edge over so that this bottom edge matches up with the bottom edge of the belt band, and we're going to place the second side of the popper about a centimetre away from the bottom edge, the idea being that the popper that sits here will fasten up with that section just there. So now the popper's in place and the whole thing folds over and will fasten. You now place the flasher control unit inside the pocket and close it. So you can see from the right side we can simply press on the surface of the fabric to switch the flasher control unit on. Press again, it'll do the flashing. Press once more and it will flash quickly. Press again and it will switch off.